So by the time I finished work, it was like 1:45 in the night. So Bangalore में there's a very famous place. रात का खाना बहुत सही मिलता है, डोसा इडली वगैरह. So गाना बनाने के बाद we took a rough mix down, and that's when we just sent that mix to you as well. And then we just drove to that place, ate a nice idli dosa, celebrated the song.
And then I called back or something.
And then you called back, yeah.
Nakul, thank you for Bhoomi 23. What a beautiful song you've produced and you've arranged. इतना कमाल का आपने म्यूजिक किया for this wonderful song Bhoo Bandham. What exactly happened? How did it happen? It started with a phone call, right?
Yeah, it started with a phone call. Randomly he calls me one day and he's like, Nakul, we have to do a track for Bhoomi 2023.
Wow.
And I was like, what did I just hear? Are you like I had to confirm like twice or thrice because it was totally out of the blue. I was like, acha. And to suddenly face this, it was a great surprise. I'm always like, acha sir, kab karna hai? Kal submit karna hai? Aaj karna hai? I'm always in that mood.
Right, yeah, of course.
And he was like, no, we have time. We have like a month and a half. Okay. And I have a fair bit of idea as to what to do. Let's have fun. और मैं चला गया Bangalore, and then Vijay sir with his family, they came home for dinner. 4-5 घंटे तक सिर्फ बात की हमने.
Awesome.
And then finally, जब we got tired of talking, चल गाना बना दे. And then we just sat, picked some random uniquely sounding instruments, and I produced it in front of him. And we had to swing that groove so much that I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah. And then we just looped that rhythm.
So how much did you swing it by? Like, was it was
by a lot. I couldn't. There was no value in logic to define that. And after that, whatever we added was just, decorating things on top. It was like garnishing and. इसमें यहाँ पे strings डालते हैं, ये BGM जो है ये flute करते हैं, यहाँ पे chorus आएगा. So it was just like a healthy discussion. So by the time I finished work, it was like 1:45 in the night. So Bangalore में there's a very famous place. रात का खाना बहुत सही मिलता है, डोसा इडली वगैरह. So गाना बनाने के बाद we took a rough mix down, and that's when we just sent that mix to you as well. And then we just drove to that place, ate a nice idli dosa, celebrated the song.
And then I called back or something.
And then you called back, yeah.
Wow.
So everything happened in that duration of like 4-5 hours.
So let's rewind a little bit, Nakul, from your roots to your learning and to your educational bit with music, and then to your connection with AI.
Yeah. So we are a very small community from Mangalore side.
Okay.
And all my ancestors have been agriculturists or priests, and very devotional people, and music has been part of our culture. मेरे नाना जी हरिदास थे, and he used to do a lot of hari kathas in the temples, and unfortunately I could never meet him. Like, he passed away 5 years before I was born, so I've only seen him through his instruments and harmonium and all that. So music was always a part of the family. My dad was a bank employee, so we have lived in many cities, and I was a very naughty kid. My brother would be like one serious Carnatic classical सीखता था वो काफी, तो खेलते खेलते वो कान में जाता था, दिमाग में भी जाता, but I never realized it. तो जाते जाते my brother participated in close-up Antakshari Z back then, Annu Kapoor.
Oh my God, okay.
So I was in like 5th grade. तो he won, and जो भी पैसे मिले थे उसमें से we bought one Yamaha का PSR 640 for him. But वो engineering करने निकल गया, and that keyboard was with me at home, and I would just play on it all the time. So this interest kind of grew, and when I came to Bombay when I was in high school, 8, 9, 10. Finally, I started becoming serious about music when I went and participated in Z Kannada Saregama when I was doing my engineering.
Sure.
And there was one composer called Giridhar Diwan in Bangalore who saw that अच्छा मैं programming production भी कर सकता हूँ करके. So he started giving me small work.
Okay.
I was like 22, 23 then. I didn't know that programming ऐसे एक programmers करके एक division भी exist होता है. Because I always thought अच्छा music director है तो वही music करेगा. So it was always that for me in my mind as a kid. And then I went to Chennai and did diploma in KM Conservatory, Rahman sir ka school. Then that whole seriousness about music and production, वहाँ से journey शुरू हुई थी.
Awesome. Music is such a divine thing that it shows you the way anyway.
It shows me the way, yeah.
And I'm glad it showed you the way.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad that it showed you the way through me as well, because it's very for us it's a big thing that you're part of Bhoomi 23 with this song Bhoo Bandham. And this when Vijay told me that I wanted Salim, I want Nakul to work on the track. I'm like, wow, that's a great thing. I've heard only great things about him, and it'd be really lovely to have him on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Small little something from us.
Wow.
It's a little gift, for you for your beautiful contribution. This brand Moha makes some organic products. From creams to face wash to sunscreen lotion to some vitamins and medicinal and lots of beautiful things. I use these products.
Okay.
And they have been our musical partners for a long time.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a little something for you.
Thank you so much.
This is something I use as well. It's called Kofol.
Oh,
It's something for my throat, which I use.
Oh.
It's again Ayurvedic. When you having a bad day, or you have a throat infection, or you're just tired, or you're fatigued with a lot of vocal stuff, it's a really good thing to have.
Okay, I should try
So
that.
there are a few bottles of this in this.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Thank you so
Best
much.
for vocalists.
Yes. Let's take a photo.